Hey YouTubers, y'all look great out there watching this Kansas Prepper channel. And yes, you do have the Kansas Prepper channel. I am Mrs. Kansas Prepper, and I have hubby's permission to commandeer this channel for a little bit. But I did promise him he wouldn't lose any subscribers, and so don't fast forward or unsubscribe. Just give me a couple minutes. I just kind of want to share something that's been on my mind. So my husband and I talk obviously quite a bit about prepping, and I've been hearing a lot of comments, reading in other sites, and even just from friends. It's hard, you can't reply to those YouTube comments way down, and the comments that, I don't have any money to prep. I'm on a limited income. I'm on Social Security. I don't see how I'm going to do this. And I want to talk to that. First of all, I want to encourage you. I feel you. I remember what it's like to maybe choose between a brand of toilet paper that's great and something else simply because income dictates it. We have all been there. And I gotta admit, when we first started prepping, it was really easy to get prepper envy, as I call it, looking at all these great resources and sites and just setups and stuff and thinking, I'm never going to be able to do it. I'm a wife and a mother and we have limited resources at times, and how am I going to do this? And the more I think about this and the more that I've learned, I want to encourage you. You've got a resource that, unless your companions are lions and tin men, it's free and you've got it. And that's your mind. Sounds so, trivial, get your mind in the game. But really, we look at all the great survivor stories around, and we're drawn to those stories. How did they make it? How did they get there? Wow, I can't believe they survived that. It's their mind. Look around you. You start thinking resourcefully. Start thinking in the mindset of prepping, not in the mindset of I've got to buy this and I got to buy that. Yes, there's valid times for that. But look around you for resources and start thinking that way. Simple as, here in the Midwest, when you go in the grocery store, they've got boxes of free matches sitting out for those guys who buy their smokes. Grab them. They're free. Dollar General stores and stuff have their seasonal clearance, 90% off. You find things like twine for 10 cents, candles. Who cares if they smell Christmassy? These types of things, that is a mindset of looking around resourcefully and starting to be in that mindset. Because your mind is with you wherever you go. It sounds pretty basic, but let's face it, you are what you think. Yesterday, my husband talked about, soul prepping, and, it is really important. You got to have this ready. I firmly believe there's going to be a lot of preppers who have all the setups, who are just wazoo, a lot of money. And when some of these situations happen that we're talking about as possibilities, they're going to lose it here. You're relying on other things to save them out of that. And while those other things are necessary, we know as preppers, they are. This is your greatest asset. So one of the things I encourage you to do is read great books. This is free. Your library is free. Read great books. As homeschoolers, parents, one of the books that my son's reading right now is required reading is Shackleton's The Endurance, and kind of their survival and everything that his crew went through there in the Arctic. But read great books. Get your mind going in that way. Think good thoughts. Look resourcefully around you. That milk jug you just emptied out, maybe it's not best for storing drinking water in. Rinse it out, fill it up, keep it for washing your hands or watering plants later. Better yet, learn how to cold start seeds in it outside in the winter. These are free things, and these are the marks of people who are really, I believe, going to make it. They've put preparation first and foremost in the place where it starts, and that's thinking like a survivor. And that is free, folks. That's free. It's taken me a little bit to realize that. But, you may not have the money to stock up on medicine. You may not have extra finances at the end of the month to buy all this extra food. But you do have change during the month that you can put aside and buy some extra bags of rice, or, I'm just kind of throwing things out there. It's the mindset. You control that. And I just really want to encourage you. Don't look at it as, I don't have the money to prep. How am I going to be ever able to do it? Start looking at, yes, I can. Look at your specific resources around you. They're going to be different than what they are, you know, for me. You may be a walker who goes on walks and notices a barrel that somebody set out, hey, that'd make a great rain collection barrel. It's free. Think this way. And so I just want to encourage you. You can do it. You know, small steps forward. I love the movie What About Bob? Aging myself there, but, you know, baby steps, baby steps. Small steps forward towards a goal are much better than sitting there and never starting. You don't have to have prepper envy. You got to have your wits. You got to think logically. You got to think like a survivor. You got to fill your mind with good resources and thoughts of those that think the same like as you. And then open your eyes and start looking around you. Even small steps are better than no steps. And I know you can do it. So thanks for letting me jump into this channel here. Thanks for watching Kansas Prepper. Hey, give them lots of likes. Makes the home life a little easier. No, I'm kidding. And you guys take care out there. Thanks.